bump, boy, I bump. In that Billy Strong, he ain't know, he ain't thought. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airboy, baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles on the ops gonna plow. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds.
I'ma stay down till it's time, till it's time, till it's time. On the floor till it's cut,
got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some bad foes, schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day, glad to say I was broke, tell him battle, now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill, just to keep the pants up, only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing, all my real ones know this nigga riding for his 53, I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough, say she feeling a little nigga, try luck, say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as seen his head squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Today on EA Sports, this is the National Football League.
McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Cleveland. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And he's exactly the man you want in control of your offense. Excellent arm, good zip on the ball, not afraid to use his legs when he needs to. And what he's excelled at doing is making plays when the first read isn't available or when the pressure's about to get to him.
On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. And sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. Touchdown, Bengals! Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a first down throw, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. To throw is Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Credit Zadarius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Flushed out right. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now it's Watson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Watson now to throw.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Hopkins' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Zach Moss heading out to lead this offense.
He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Here we go.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they take a big chance. Here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
2nd and 9.
Watson.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. On 1st down, Watson.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
To the air yet again, Watson. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.